Humanity is pleasure-driven. Pleasure dominates our lives. Sexual pleasure, pleasure in possession, wealth, pleasure of achievement, pleasure of success. Pleasure is found in conquest, and so in conflict, war, division, and violence. Pleasure is found in domination over the life of others. Pleasure is found in climbing the ladder of social authority. Pleasure demands repetition, and this is movement and continuity. Pleasure feeds desire. Desire requires conceptual time, a movement away from this present moment towards a conceptual future state, offering fulfilment, growth, and the ultimate destination of greater pleasure. That which continues in time enters a process of decay. Pleasure brings fear. Fear a desire may not be fulfilled. Fear a sexual partner may lose interest or look towards someone else. Fear that which brings pleasure may be lost or taken away by another. Pleasure brings jealousy and envy between one man and another. Pleasure is both educated into us as children and handed down through a process of evolution from the animals. Pleasure denies love. Love and fear, violence, and incomplete desire can never coexist. Love is a state of absolute completion, and pleasure is constantly seeking fulfillment, never complete. The joy of completion is not found in the continual seeking of greater pleasure. The ecstasy of a life lived in completion can never be found in the continual seeking of greater pleasure. Love is a state void of pleasure. Pleasure is remembrance of past sensations, seeking to repeat and build into a future. Pleasure can never know the completion of love. Love is the ending of all seeking and is met only in this present moment of life, the source of all creation, a sacred quality of life. In its virgin state, creation lives in constant rebirth. There is no time to actual life in the present moment. Life is timeless. It is always found now, where man never looks, in his approach of ever seeking further pleasure. There is no continuity to life. Life and death are one movement. As life lives, it dies, and so life holds no regrets and never seeks a thing, and is complete within itself this very moment. Death is a part of life, not the ending of life. Life and death is all receiving and non-judgmental. What judges are the balancing scales of pleasure and its constant shadow, pain. Pleasure unfulfilled brings pain to life. Life is found in complete emptiness, and this emptiness is the space which holds and cares for all. Life is selfless. The self of humanity is a pleasure-seeking, traditional and educated concept, and so bound to conceptual inner time. Can you question everything? Society has ingrained into the human brain values which are truly of no value at all. Life is only found in life. There is no life if life is lived forever in concepts. If you seek to find life far removed from the noise and violence and constant pleasure-seeking and pressures of society, progressively ever seeking greater pleasure, you must deny what you are this day, not in any act of suppression, not in an action seeking a reward. Again, we are seeking pleasure, and the absolute understanding of the psychological corruption society has led our lives into. Only through the negation of what love is not is love ever to be found. Life, which is love, cannot be approached positively. What love is not need be negated for the ground of life to be found. As a great teacher once said many, many years ago, unless a man be born again, he cannot enter the kingdom of heaven. Unless a mind constantly seeking future fulfilment and pleasure comes to understand the utter futility of this educated approach to life, and so comes to end this educated approach to life, which is a mere continuity of the past, and so truly a form of living death. The true joy of living, found in meeting this present moment, unburdened by past regrets and future longings, will forever remain elusive.